Welcome back to Flatirons Tuning. I'm here in the garage, and on the lift is still my 2003 WRX wagon. So I signed off on the last video. It's at the end of a long day, at the end of a long week, and a lot got done. It's kind of like over it. I was done. One of the other things that I've noticed in driving this car was that the crankcase pressure was going slightly positive as I would get into boost. My catch cans were full. Now that's on me. Obviously I was not checking them enough, not emptying them enough. They were full. I drove home, I drove back, probably about 40 miles. Okay, 40 miles. And this is what we found. This was completely empty 40 miles ago. IAG AOS separator and a 3MI AOS drain hose. Gee, I wonder where the leak is coming from. And I realized this morning when I got up, had to come back because there's an important conversation to be had, which is these final steps. Like, this is the important part. This is the easy part. This is the easy thing to forget, but this is probably the most critical part, which is, like we put the car, on the lift here, we did the smoke test and found all the things we found. We've gone through and we fixed everything, but you got to check your work. This is the hard part. This is the thing where, like, hey, we just had this engine all apart and we put on all this stuff and it should all work now and it should be great. But you got to check your work. You got to make sure that everything is right. And this is the discipline where the discipline has to kick in, and this is where the reliability comes from. Because maybe I missed something as I put this aero separator on. Maybe there's something wonky with the lines or something like that. If you don't go back and double check and re-smoke test the car, you're not going to know that. And so that's what I got to do today. Plus, you know what? I can't make you guys wait until we go to the track. We're going to get the new wheels and tires on, but I got to roll these fenders. So that's going to happen here. We have these front fenders. Now that I've got the sedan control arms on, there's just this sharp edge here that I'm going to roll. So I don't know. I'll show you some of that. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to smoke test this thing. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we've made any improvements. Let's turn this sucker on. All right. The smoke test never lies. Oh, no. There's still a little bit. There's just a little wisp coming out there. That is the craziest thing. Wow. And that is a funny one, because put on the new O-ring, but the bypass valve, stock bypass valve is back on. No issues there, it seems like. Everything else, the good news is, it looks pretty good. This is why we check. Because, yeah, I would have thought that would have fixed it, but we'll dive into it. I just got to show you this, because sometimes it is as simple as just adding another O-ring. I just had to take the master influencer off because that was just so ridiculous. Going. That is how it's supposed to look. For love of Pete. Okay, now we can get on with something else. The great news is too, like, the whole engine is now looking really perfect. All right, so we got the old fender roller bolted up. We're just going to kind of move this back and forth and just try and turn up that lip of the fender just a little bit so that we don't have that sharp edge digging into the tire if the tire compresses. We're just going to give it a go on this side and then move over to the other side. And then we can get the wheels on. All right, just like that, should have room for those tires now. The fenders is now, like, it's folded up here, so we've got a smoother edge. Pin cracked a little bit, but it's all right. It's what you got to do to fit big wheels and tires. Okay, I'm going to admit it. I am 100% biased, but I just got to say there's something about white wheels on a yellow car. Man, okay, everything is checked out. There's only one thing left to do now: drive the car. Let's get it on the road. Let's see how it feels. Okay, initial impressions. With no vacuum leaks and stuff like that, the car is very different. Builds boost much better, and you know what? We now no longer have positive crankcase pressure under boost. So I don't know if it was part of the vacuum leaks, which it could be, because that would potentially prevent vacuum from forming and pulling from the catch cans. So now we're holding vacuum at boost, which is awesome. Boost comes on way sooner. Boost control, it's now, I had to turn the wastegate duty cycle down because I'm actually over boosting now. So that's great. I mean, the car is running very well. The sticky tires, I've got to get an alignment done, but they feel good. Oh man. Oh, brakes. Yeah, they squeak a lot. Gonna have to bed them in, but that's all right. Definitely, want to get them a little bit warm here before we take them to the track. But all in all, yeah, whole different car now. Not surprising after seeing what was going on with the bypass valve and the master airflow center, especially. Yeah, I'm excited now, more excited than ever before to get this thing on the track and see what it's going to be like. And now, having done all of this work, now the car, I think, is ready as it's ever going to be, as ready as I'm ever going to be. And the great part of it is now I can enjoy all of these fixes and improvements. I mean, the car's going to just be that much better to drive all the time, everywhere. So, all right, there you have it. The next time you see this car, we'll be on the track. Stay tuned for that. So, thanks very much for your support as always. Head over to Flatirons Tuning for any of your parts needs. That support goes a long way to allowing us to keep coming back and making this content for you. And until next time, stay tuned to Flatirons Tuning.